Hello. Good morning, guys. So I'm assuming today, since we gapped up a bit, I think that 406, 407 should be the top. Should be the top area for this move to the upside, and then we could get a bounce. Oh, we could get a rejection off of those levels and fall back down to around 403, 404. Hopefully we get a good trade. Hopefully we get a good trade soon. Should just went short AMD. Yeah, it was either AMD or the NASDAQ or the SPY. But by the time I wanted to short AMD, it was sort of late. It was around 358. So it didn't funny stuff. Let's see if we get the good trade soon. Hopefully we don't sit here and wait another hour, not take anything, but there should be something soon. Like I said, I'm gonna be leaning short as we get closer to 406, 407. And if any of this starts showing weakness at levels of resistance, then we're gonna have to go short. But then also, don't forget, we have two news coming out today. Once at 9:45, and then again at 10 a.m. We're gonna make good money today. IWM ripping to the upside. SPY following suit a bit. I'm taking light SPY puts with a 0.75 stop. 0.75 stop. This is risky. This is very tight. Only a few cents. Basically, I want to have a stop loss right above high day. IWM is showing an enormous amount of strength. The NASDAQ and the SPY are... This is a lot of strength out of the IWM. But you can see that the SPY and the NASDAQ are failing to break up. But regardless, this is a really, really tight trade. It's nothing crazy. It's not like we risked a crazy amount. All right, we got stopped out. It is what it is. We have to take that because I'm not expecting something like that for the IWM to continue. I'm in short again. 0.75 stop. You have to take these small, tight trades, is what it is. We have news coming out at 9:45 a.m. as well. So hopefully this gets moved down prior to the news. $405.30 is major support. We're still holding that on the SPY. The IWM rejected basically all of its gains, made a reversal candle. All right, let's see if things chop around or if they let it drop. Got stopped out again. I think this one is going to be very. This should work as we come to 405.70. This is gonna, I think this is gonna work, and it's going to have a big move to the downside. Yeah, so I'm in again. This is gonna be loose. I'm in loose puts because I really strength should not be continuing. I'm gonna be loose. You can take it if you want, but I'm pretty convinced, to be honest. Honestly, you guys could consider this whatever. Have to sell it before 9:45 anyway. Nice, this worked out, and I'm out of everything. I don't want to hold anything prior to the news. We have more news coming out at 10 a.m. This wasn't really a big move. This wasn't really a big move. We could just... Honestly, I'm just gonna go short again. Have a loose stop once more. With basically a high if they stop. But it's gonna be loose. I'm not really worried. This didn't do anything crazy. Let's see. Showing weakness at resistance. This news didn't really affect too much, but we're holding support. But regardless, this is not a super heavy position. NASDAQ is printing a very bearish candle. If this closes like this as well, it's having trouble at resistance. Probably also makes sense to go short the NASDAQ as well. Yeah, as we saw these past few days, you can't be as tight with stop losses. So that's why just having the understanding of the overall direction of where the market should go. Worst case, we'll probably average in. But for now, not really worried. So for everybody on TikTok, we're basically short at the moment. Loose puts. If the NASDAQ starts breaking, then the SPY is going to really start showing weakness. But the NASDAQ it's not really, it's setting up for like a big move to the downside as well. But let's see. The IWM showing weakness. Drop down to VWAP, which is what's causing the SPY to show weakness. from a technical standpoint, the past few weeks, months, setups like this would always be bearish. The only thing that would cause it to rip above 407, 408, it would just be extreme strength that would be needed. And then at that point, the only thing would be seasonality. But that shouldn't really be the case. The NASDAQ looks like a interesting short at the moment as well. You can see that it made a big wick to 317.60. Basically, the price, they're going to try to want to bring that as close to 317.60 as possible, and then reshort it. Also, 317.88 is major resistance. NASDAQ looks like such a good short. Crap. Let's hope we get some sort of a move prior to 10 a.m. The NASDAQ is the QQQ. The reason why is because we're showing wicks. We're showing red candles on the NASDAQ. I would, freaking goodness, man. We should have went short both at the same time, to be honest. Yeah, next time I'm gonna go short both at the same time. Because NASDAQ, big loser in terms of shorting. Would have been a good trade. I hope we get some sort of an exit candle before 10 a.m. That'd be spectacular. Beautiful. Should went short the garbage NASDAQ, man. At the same time, this would have been a beautiful trade. Premiums are doing nothing. Taking some profit. I don't want to hold anything through 10 a.m. Honestly, might hold one contract as a lotto. But I hope nothing moves and then we could just end up. Nah, it's not worth it. But I just know that this is not bullish. But whatever. Doesn't matter what I know, what I think I know. I'm telling you guys, this is not a bullish setup. I'm gonna hold. I'll hold some. I'm gonna hold some. If I rip up to the upside, then it's okay. Okay, thankfully nothing too drastic. Just look for a new trade. Clean, fresh, new trade. If I see some weakness in another indice, we're gonna go short both at the same time. Because this big red candle was basically after like 5 red candles of the NASDAQ. The SPY finally caught up. So 6 red candles in the NASDAQ. I'm in light puts again. This is light, very loose. If we break a little higher on the NASDAQ, I'm gonna reshort. I'm gonna short the NASDAQ if they give it to us. Just pull up a chart of the QQQ. You'll see. You can see how weak everything looks on the NASDAQ. We're not getting chopped around. The market is heavy. It's not lifting above. And yeah, man, not. These aren't screamingly bullish to me. Of course, I could be completely wrong, but thankfully I rarely am. I want it. If the NASDAQ can get to like 317.30, 317.40, that would be a great time to short. Once again, I'm trying something new. This is gonna be loose and light. I'm probably going to average in. Going to average in at a higher price, most likely if it rips completely higher. That was a very bullish setup, and they ripped it low. So that was a very bullish setup. and they just completely ripped it lower. The NASDAQ couldn't even come to 311 or 317.40. It barely touched 317.30. Like I said, if you don't want to average into a higher trade or anything like that, I'm playing very loose on this. So don't. This isn't the same concept as like what I usually do. You can do what you want at 10%. We hit 10% twice. You could take some profit and then just let the rest ride, but I want a nice break below 405.3. The NASDAQ's just continuing to show weakness. I really wanted 317.40 on the NASDAQ before I get some sort of a put on the Qs. But once again, that was another very bullish setup that they just ripped lower. But then they also made a very big red candle and ripped it higher. So they're chopping it around. Regardless, 405.70 is resistance on the SPY. And the NASDAQ isn't helping. It's showing a lot of weakness. The IWM just printed. Let's see if the IWM can break below support at 177.1. It would be very difficult to be long here. That's the thing. So IWM blow. IWM broke and closed below 177.1. Looks like we're going to be holding these for a while since they don't want to drop it. Think the shorts bias will affect trades negatively. There's no. So yeah, I understand what you're saying 100%, but this is the main reason why we're still short. Everything. So this candle right here is the main reason why we're still short and why I have that bias. Anything that happens, these choppy movements, everything like that, it's all just fake. Because until we break above this, that's when we can start saying, okay, that's when we have to rethink. But aside from that, this is a very big reversal. And then above this, we might only have maybe one or two, maybe even like one leg above this. So what I'm expecting is we're short right now, sure, right? If it breaks above high, that's why we're loose. It doesn't really matter. Like, if it breaks above high, I'm gonna average in higher above this, because if it breaks above this off of this setup here, then that is like the strength is not going to be able to maintain itself, in my opinion. And we've seen setups like this time and time again, where if we were to go short up here as it broke, then there's a big drop very quickly. So let's see. Plus, this is loose and light. Never traded like this on the stream before. But it's worked like over 97%. So I mean, it is what it is. It's just not like a. It has a lot to do with risk management. So what I try to do is I share trades that are like very calculated in terms of stop loss, and I try to be a sniper with it. But sometimes you just have to be loose. So now it's one of those times, especially since we gapped up from the data. I still think 406, 407 is going to be the higher level of the range. It is what it is, honestly. That's trading, man. But yeah, would you rather get chopped out every time there's like a bullish or bearish setup, or just take one direction, man? I would not want to get chopped out in this movement. Plus, as we went short, contracts hit 77 and 78 twice. So it hit 10 and 11% gain twice. So we could have easily taken profit if you'd wanted. Hopefully, like there's gonna be like swings, because the most money that I make is from swings. Hopefully there will be good swings, good safe swing opportunities that aren't lottos that we can buy for like 2 or 3 weeks out, month out. That would be like high quality trades, and those are like, it's when the market becomes more trendy and it becomes easier, then yeah. Main thing is this is a loose trade and light. So this isn't a heavy trade. Obviously, I'm not going to go heavy with no stop loss. We've been chopping in a chopping in since the open. It's basically been almost less than dollar range. Yeah. I think we may have missed the freaking short on the NASDAQ. It went to 317.43. Oh no, man, that would suck. Oh, I hope we get everything. Damn, should have freaking. Damn, dude, I was saying I wanted to go short at 317.40. Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, I should just put an alert. Just take a nap. take a nap on stream, get a pillow. I bought a new chair. It's still just sitting in still sitting in my garage. Bro, we could probably fix the whole chair on stream before this move ends up happening. Could have saved a lot of time fixing the chair and setting it up while waiting for this. Do it. I'm into NASDAQ futures shorts. Nice. Doing you a lot of good in the garage. Yeah. Too late to short the Qs. Honestly, like I would rather wait to short the Qs into the levels that I was mentioning, but since we didn't get that, then it's like because we're already short on the SPY, so it's like I don't want to. I would only want to buy an extra short if we also got it on the different indice at like the specific price that I wanted it at, because we're gonna be loose, so I don't want to be loose on two different trades because it doubles the risk. If you're light on one position and you're light on another one, you're still, the addition of them in terms of your portfolio is still high. Okay. You have to let the chair get used to its new surroundings. Yeah. Let it adapt. Oh man. In just a bit. Back to where we were before. They completely just destroyed everyone that went long. That's why we're loose. I averaged in, obviously. Now we just wait. Mm. Predictions for end of day. I think this is gonna reject super hard off of like 407, 408. 4010. If we hit 4010 today, I'm gonna be pretty heavy into shorts, and then the ride down is gonna be very dramatic. Once again, this is loose. I haven't done this before on stream. You guys can see how it turns out, and I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time. So when stuff like this happens, as it happens more and more, you'll see that it works very often. And the only issue is that it doesn't happen while I'm on stream. It happens throughout the day, and it like draws out sometimes for a while. But because on stream there's usually like fast momentum, we trade like differently. But throughout the day, if I think that something is going to end up falling, then as it continues going higher, I average in, and then we end up getting a big move to the downside. So during the day, I'm more directional. Getting into NASDAQ April 6th, 317 puts. Telling you guys, this is like literally 14 for 15 the past few times we've done this. And it's off stream. So if it doesn't work now, that would just be unfortunate. But I'm not really worried at all, to be honest. And if it happens again, I'm gonna share it again. Any other day. NASDAQ 317.88 and the SPY 406.07, as well as 405.71 on the SPY are important levels. And then the IWM 177.1 is major support and 177.5 is major resistance. 406.40, and then 406.60 are the next important levels for the SPY. If we rip up to like 406.60, 407, and probably an average in. Yeah, I'm gonna start sharing these loose trades like a lot more because that's like where the money is, to be honest. So like it's just easier to trade. So basically what I've been doing for the past few months and basically like overall, like when I trade, if I'm not if I'm trading 1 day to expiration, or if I'm trading like the closest dated calls, right? Because the zero DTEs were a new phenomenon. What I would do is literally like um if I'm not sitting there scalping, right, and I had to do something else, I would literally just average in higher and let it fall down lower, or vice versa, basically. So the first position is light, and it's like a full position on your portfolio should never exceed more than 10% of your entire portfolio. So if you're going in, a light position on your portfolio is not 10% of your portfolio value. Does that make sense? So it should be less than that. So if a full position is 10%, then you need to give some space for like averages in. So the initial position should be X percentage, and then as you average in more and more and more, the full position will be 10%. At most 15%. But yeah. The QQQ trade is way more safe and responsible. Clearly it's working out. But this is also responsible. It's just it's going to cause some stress. I've never done this on stream. It's gonna definitely cause some stress and like, but it is what it is. I mean, it's important for you guys to understand this because not every market environment is like easily okay. We're going long with a stop loss below here. Da da da. It just causes over trading. Yeah, I'm gonna be trading a lot more. It's literally gonna be impossible that people aren't going to be profitable. So, not worried. Just make sure you always like just never blow your account up. But yeah, should always be risking what you could afford. Just because I'm like very confident in this play and everything like that, like it always works for me, right? But I'm managing my risk. It literally like works. So that's the unfortunate part. But yeah, no, I mean the reason why I'm sharing it is because it always works. So it is what it is. If it's not working in the short term, or if it doesn't work this time, doesn't mean I'm not going to do it again. The QQQ April 6th trade is super safe. So I shared it.
Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you guys had a fantastic.
It's very safe, in my opinion, right now to go short. SPY on like April 4th, 406 puts. Instead of if you don't want to add into the 0 DTEs, that's something very safe that you could do. I'm averaging a bit more here at 0.38. Then if we get a rip up to 407, I'll add a bit more. But if you already sold, everything like that, you guys could treat this as another trade. But the main thing is to make sure you have money left over, because I'm going to be sharing trades a lot more, and on stream sometimes I have, like, if I share 3 trades, one of them might not work, another one might be hard for you guys to get in, but I'm going to be sharing trades throughout the day. It's going to be literally impossible. Of course, I'm not your financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but like, it's going to be very difficult not to be profitable. So as long as you guys have money left over, that is good. Again, the safer trades are to get into contracts a few days out, because I feel like towards the end of day, there's going to be a big drop. So get contracts out for a few days out to be safe. See if we get to 406.70, 407. Thank you, RF_S. So the JP Morgan collar, the upper level of their collar is 40.65 on the SPX. Another thing is every time so basically they don't want the SPX to close above 40.65. Currently it's 40.80. So and then whenever there is, like, it's the last day of the quarter as well. So then whenever there is trade like this, there's a huge drop almost always at the end of the day. You guys shouldn't be you guys shouldn't be all in into any positions. Honestly, look guys, you guys should not be all in into any positions, all right? But the thing that you guys have to understand is, all right, first of all, honestly, like it takes a very small amount of money if you're trading throughout the day and you have like good risk management and everything like that to flip it. So if you're down a few $100s or anything like this, whatever, all it takes is literally like if you have just do like DoorDash or like some sort of Grubhub or something like that for a weekend, and just do that consecutively. You'll end up making like $200 or $300, probably, depending on where you live. Not sure, but you'll make some money doing that. So yeah, just never throw your entire portfolio into a trade. I DoorDash every day for my option gambling addiction. Nice. I have a 0.44 average, so we'll see. But again, like this isn't something that you guys should, all right. I mean, all right, I'm not gonna not continue doing this, and in the next few weeks I'm gonna be sharing trades like this a lot more often. So what you guys need to understand is if I don't give, so look, listen loud and clear, please. All right, if I'm not giving you guys a stop loss and I'm telling you guys that it's going to be loose, and I'm deliberately telling you guys that I might average in, you have to understand that it's not going to be a like sniper like trade, because generally when I'm going long, I'm very, very, like, you guys understand, like we have tight stop losses with everything that we're doing. So if the one time I'm telling you guys that I'm not doing that, and I'm deliberately telling you guys that it's light and all that stuff, you guys can't full port. Okay? Because that, like, it just makes me feel bad to share these trades, but then at the same time, like, you guys have to take responsibility for that, because this setup, everything that I'm doing works a lot more than it doesn't. So if the one instance where it doesn't work, you guys get unlucky and full port into something where it just keeps ripping up, then like it doesn't make sense to do that. You're just, you understand? So please, just, you guys have to take it easy, and never, honestly, like making money trading options and everything like that as you're doing it throughout the entire day is so, it's very, very, it's become very easy for me, thankfully. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of trades with you guys throughout the day, And no, I didn't say full force. Stop trolling, guys, please. No, I didn't say very safe. Please stop trolling. Yeah, honestly, like, trust me. Like, just trust me. And yeah, I wouldn't. Just trust me, guys. I took a poll on Instagram and Twitter. I'm only sharing this with you guys. Everyone else, like, there's, you know, a bunch of other people that don't know these. I don't know if I should even share these numbers, to be honest. But for the past few months, we've had the crypto bot, right? So we've been testing it out in different market environments, and all I'm gonna say is that for the past few days, it's been consistently doing 1 to 2% a day. That's all I'm gonna say. So that's gonna be free, and it literally is automatically trading for you. And just there's gonna be a lot of different things that are coming out. So just don't. I mean, like, it's gonna be a problem. Like, but yeah. I'm gonna share it with you guys when it's completely ready. There's still like a few things that I need to do to make it shareable, but I haven't shared it yet. I'm gonna let you guys know. We're gonna make like a website and then probably just a separate Discord for it, so that people that have any inquiries on it can just join that Discord, and everything will be free. But yeah, all this stuff is literally going to just be free. So please don't full port. Yeah, basically about 80% of people were saying that they were okay with anywhere between like 10 or 20% gains a month. So I'm not gonna tell you guys the numbers, but you guys are gonna be very happy. So yeah, I mean, we've been testing it in different market environments. It's very easy to just go up in a bullish market or whatever, but it should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna share everything. Like, once the bot and everything is there, I'm gonna share it with you guys everywhere, and you guys are gonna be good. Right? Like, no, it's not gonna be a trading software. It just connects to your API for your brokerage. then we have like a video tutorial on how to set everything up and everything like that. It's very simple. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. Like, I just don't want to share anything just yet. Once everything is ready. On the website, it's gonna literally show you guys exactly how to do everything step by step. We're gonna have a Discord, and yeah, it's gonna be a free. There's nothing like it. There's literally nothing like it. I looked for anywhere on crypto, anywhere. There's nothing like it. Even the paid ones. Even the paid ones aren't like this. And I'm gonna do it for free. And hopefully, yeah, man, it's gonna work. If this doesn't work, the time I decide to share it with you guys is gonna suck. But it's been working, so let's see. Regardless, it's gonna be good. Yo, yeah. One thing I have to make clear is if anyone is messaging you on Twitter or Instagram, because now that now that I'm starting to do something with crypto, there's gonna be a lot of people that are reaching out to you, talking about putting money into a website. I will never DM you. I will never ever DM you telling you to join something and put your money into a crypto exchange, anything like that. I'm gonna make it very clear. I only have one Instagram account. I only have one Twitter account, and just please don't trust. Like, be very careful about. Be careful about that because I'm not going to DM you and be like, "Hey, put your money into this bot, etc., etc." So, yeah, all right. Crypto bot should be ready in like 2 weeks max. Max. Hopefully, because it's Ramadan, and then the last 10 days of Ramadan we end up it's a lot more busy. So currently it's day 8. But there's a few other things that I want to launch before the crypto bot. There's a lot of things coming out. So there's thankfully things are going really well. But yeah, man, in terms of this trade, I just hope you guys don't blow your entire portfolios. We basically need this to break down below 406 again. 406.30 comfortably again. And then if we can do that, then my target to the downside is going to be around 404. For the end of the day. Yeah, it's only going to be for crypto. The bot. Beard King, I'll give you access this weekend. I'm sorry about that. Hmm. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna make some time to give you guys access this weekend to the Discord. But just you guys have to like be patient. I've been doing like a lot these past few weeks, and it's like I'm not going anywhere in terms of the stream, and I'm doing a few other things as well. If this is something that's gonna like blow your account up, then you shouldn't have even been in this to begin with. But damn, like the first time I decided to share this sort of trade, it keeps ripping up. But I have to make it very, very clear, I guess, to manage risk, and then I have to define that. But I'm not worried about like this is not something that like as long as you have money to make up for any losses, like this is not something that you should be worried about at all. If you have like a red day today, obviously we're all red, but if it's red and you're getting stressed out, like this is not like, first of all, this should have been a light trade, right? And regardless, man, it's very, very bro, like I'm gonna be scalping every day throughout the day, and it's gonna be very, very difficult. It's gonna be very, very difficult to lose money. You're like literally gonna have to like full port, and then I'm gonna have to have a losing trade, and then that is gonna be very rare in and of itself. So another thing that you guys have to realize is you're gonna see like a lot of winning trades, right? And once you get the itch to over leverage yourself into a trade, that could be the trade that doesn't work. So then you need to really just like have patience. Just be calm. No, I'm not averaging in. I'm not averaging into it. And are you worried about decay for 0DCE? No. I'm already 10% of my portfolios can't average it, bro. Because you guys shouldn't be 10% into your portfolio. So I'm trying to figure out what I could have done differently to explain that. Guys, like, so the trades that I have like defined stop losses and everything like that, you guys have to understand, like, that is when these loose trades, when I'm literally telling you guys these are loose, we might average in, I'm playing loose. You think I'm playing loose with a big amount of money? And then on the average in, that doesn't automatically mean that you're gonna have a full trade position size. Yeah, bro. Trading is like, a lot of it is risk management. So I'm trying to figure out what I could have done differently. But yeah, I mean, regardless, like, this should not, if it is a loss, a big loss on your portfolio, whatever, like, it's not, it's nothing that you can't, like, it's nothing that we can't gain back. It's not going to be a huge deal. It's just, I wish you guys didn't put that much of your portfolio into this. Not much you can do. People believe in you, and you sound as confident as you do. People feel safe and a little more risky. The one time on stream when I share a trade like this. But yeah, like, It's unfortunate. But yeah, regardless, guys, like $500, $1,000, $2,000, anything like that, like you can flip that pretty well. Maybe not $500 as easily, but 1, 2, 3K. The more money you have, obviously, like a 5K account. Oh my, like it with a 5K account, it's, if you understand how to trade and your risk management and stuff, it's just wait. I'm going to be sharing trades throughout the day, scalps, everything's going to be good, and these are not. But yeah, I mean, regardless, the longer term puts and everything are good to go, in my opinion. The April 6th and everything like that. Highest we could see is end up being like 408. Right, what the heck? Bruh. If you guys are in like way too heavy on zero DTEs, you guys need to have it longer term, because this doesn't make sense. So why you need to have it for at least 1 week out or 2 weeks out and just relax. You guys should not be that heavy into zero DTE play, unless you're trading alongside the momentum, or unless we waited until 408. That's when it would make more sense to go heavier into the trade. But it's like, yeah, it is what it is. You have to realize from your mistakes. Like, this is not. I sounded very confident because this is a trade that almost always works. And if the one time it didn't work, I'm not sharing stuff with you guys that doesn't work. You know what I mean? So but yeah, man, just unfortunate that the one time it didn't work. You guys, like, because normally, guys, I trade very tight with everything. I trade very, very tight. So look. Everyone that's here right now, right? Check it out. For a 0 DTE, unless we're trading alongside momentum, or if we're adding in and it's like a winner and things are going well, for a 0 DTE, you should never have 10% of your portfolio. Other than that, it's just gambling. You're just hoping that things are going to go your way and everything like that. Like, unless it's a scalp with a predefined stop loss. Right now, there's no stop loss. We were averaging in. Does that make sense? So if you're averaging in, you're 10% of your portfolio. What are you going to do? At another random level, you're going to put another 5% of your portfolio in and average in more? You shouldn't do it like that. So once again, like if this trade ends up coming again, right? And I'm saying, all right, loose, no stop loss. We're going to average in. At the first point where I average in, do not, like, just be okay with small gains. All right. Don't like automatically assume that things are going to. I think. Gotta post a video on YouTube about risk management. Yes. The hold is low. Yes. Do like 2%. Yes. If you're in a position, yeah, we're still holding it. If you're in a position that's stressing you out, you're going too heavy. Yeah. But again, guys, like this, as long as you have, bro, I'm telling you guys, like whatever money that you lost from this, just learn from it. You're in good hands. This is nothing that I've like haven't come back from before. Or like if you guys are down like huge on your portfolio, I've dealt with that as well. And I'm telling you, like all of that stuff is easily retrievable. All right, so I'm telling you guys, like, don't get super sad. That's the main thing. Don't get super sad. Just learn from what you're doing. The rule that you guys should follow plainly is do not. Yeah, we're holding the puts. The rule that you should follow is plainly on a trade like this. Even so, if you guys remember the Bollinger Band trades, right? When we open outside of the lower level of the Bollinger Band and we're averaging in on 0 DTEs, right? You guys remember those trades, right? Where like we gap down huge and then we open outside the lower level of the Bollinger Bands. Even then, you're not supposed to hold 10% of your portfolio into something. And even that is like a higher quality trade setup than this. So if it ever gets to that point, I'll let you guys know. But overall, always, any trade that you're in, the total portfolio value that you should have should be no more than 10% on 0 DTEs. Okay? So, and again, like any losses that you guys are dealing with right now, you guys are stressed out. If you guys have like knots in your stomach, that's normal. Don't worry about it. Like, it's gonna be okay. There's gonna be so many opportunities to make a boatload of money. It's all mental. All right, just don't be like, you have to like just, so look, the stress that you're feeling in your stomach, use that as a way to learn from your mistakes. Especially if you're down like too heavy and you're stressed out, blah blah blah, right? It's okay. But just use that to learn from it, all right? And yeah. And regardless, if this trade ends up being a loss, it is what it is, man. Because like, there's going to be more opportunities to make money. You have to accept the fact that losses are going to happen. If you overextended yourself on a portfolio play right now, then you have to understand that you're not supposed to average in that heavy. And if you're stressed out and you're not able to like control your emotions in the moment, it means that you're in too heavy. I've had like 20, 30, 40K loss days and everything like that. Like, it's not, I'm telling you guys, like, this is literally all mental. All of this is mental. If you can't, like, if, I'm telling you guys, just relax. This is not a big deal. Like, but the main thing is you guys should not have averaged in so heavily into zero DTEs. Zero DTEs are very, very risky. Today's Friday. I never generally trade like this to begin with. So it's like, please, like, this is not. If we're married to a direction, don't over leverage yourself with your portfolio to it. If I'm saying it's light and then I average in, you shouldn't expect. I'm only doing this and I'm only like explaining this over and over again because I'm going to trade like this again. Does that make sense? So I'm going to trade like this again. But when I say light and no stop loss, you guys should automatically assume that it's a very, very light trade. If you're in too heavy, then you shouldn't be in heavy and you should like lower your risk and you should lower your risk. Only trade on like loose trades like this with money that you can afford to lose. Yeah. It's all good. All I'm saying is just keep that in mind for next trades and for everything moving forward. Don't stress yourself out too much, guys. Don't stress yourself out too much about the losses, guys. Please. It's nothing that can't be made back. The first buy-in should be very, very light. The second buy-in should also be very, very light. The third buy-in should be the same percentage as the regular scalps that I take. So I think I'm gonna make that more clear. So the regular scalps that I take, we have dignified stop losses. 5-10% stop loss on the position. So with these light, stupid, like very basically the light trades, you have to trade them light if I don't have a stop loss on them. If I'm telling you guys no stop loss, you know. Average into day trades can be tough if you're not used to it. Hard to prepare someone for it. So in the course, I'm also going to be teaching like how to manage that. So yeah. Down 500 on my 5K account, thinking of quitting. Yeah, don't. That's not something that you should. The course is gonna be free, but that's not something that you should be worried about. Just save up your money. $5,000. $5,000, guys. Like, if you trade well and you have proper risk management, like, yeah, honestly, with 5K, you can make a living with 5K. As crazy as that sounds, you don't need 20K. You don't need anything crazy. You can make a living with 5K. Like, you could literally be making like you could literally be making like $200, $300, $400 a day with 5K comfortably. That's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be sharing trades throughout the day, so hopefully whatever this reverses later on. But if you're over leveraged, you're full ported into zero DTEs, I don't know what to tell you. But just honestly, this is not going anywhere. Just save your money up, come back. I'm gonna be sharing way more trades than basically ever before. And yeah. All I can say is don't stress about whatever losses that you guys have. The market's not going anywhere. And as long as you have money, these losses are literally it's not going to be a big deal. But if you're trading and you lose 30, 40, 50% of your portfolio, it's like, come on guys. Like when do I ever trade? Like every other day so far, I've just been very, very meticulous with, okay, have a stop loss over here. Very, very tight stop loss. We go in at 80 cents. We have a stop loss at 75 cents. Like, come on, guys. Why today would I have the same position size? You know what I'm saying, guys? That was my fault. I should have been a bit more clear, but I don't know. I was as clear as I could have been. I was just saying that I was light. Yeah. But yeah, no. Regardless, you guys are good. Don't overextend yourself. I'm not averaging in. I'm not gonna average in because it's gonna, yeah, like. All right, so look, I think I just calling it quits on trading. Spizzo, this is not something worth. This is not something worth quitting over. You have to make losses like this. Imagine losing 40K in a day. Like, imagine losing 40K in a day. Do you understand? Like, you have to be able to stomach small losses to understand what mistakes you're doing. Because then when you get to when you make more money, then you're going to learn what you can and can't do. So these losses are necessary. So just, please, like, it's not worth it. You have to keep pushing. This is not, losses are part of the game, guys. Two years, 25K down. I just can't keep throwing money in this. You're good, but like the risk management that you're putting into this is it's too much. You're putting too much money into really, really risky trades. Like I was saying that it was a loose trade, you know what I mean? So it's like you can't. I think also my confidence definitely made everyone more comfortable to put money into it, but yo, you guys are good. Trust me, please. Like, I've went through everything. Trust me, like, I've went through the ups and downs. So hopefully you guys won't have huge downs and you guys will learn from this stuff. But I just had to articulate it more. Basically, what you should and shouldn't be doing, and not every day is going to be. It's very rare. Like when I stream, right, and when I get upset that like we had like a red day or something like that, it's very rare. Like it's very very rare. So just keep that in mind. As long as you guys have money left over to continue trading, this is not going anywhere. Crypto bot, everything that's about to happen, everything that's coming is going to be huge, and it's going to be very very profitable. You guys are good. So you guys are good. Don't stress. Use this pain as a learning lesson. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. Don't let this get you super super down, guys. I'm telling you, like, because if you get super super down, then when there are other opportunities, you're not going to be in the right headspace. To continue, but just it's not worth it. How would you trade a 5K account? One of the easiest things you could do is literally put basically like $400 to $500 into every trade and have a pretty tight stop loss, and that's it. Have a pretty tight stop loss, take out some profits at 10 to 15%, and then just let the rest ride. And then yeah. That's the safer, easier way to trade. But once you start looking at the market, and once you're like paying attention to the market even more, so look, once you look at the market day in and day out for a while, flipping that money into more is much much easier because you know what trades are higher quality. So on those higher quality trade setups, you could end up putting in more than 10% of your account portfolio. But generally for beginners, like, that's not safe. So that's why 10%, regardless, even if you put more than 10%, you still have to have a stop loss. But on a trade like this where there's no stop loss, you guys shouldn't have this much. Yeah, the crypto bot is going to be available for everybody, everywhere. Yeah, you guys are good. Like, this is not something to stress about. Don't beat yourselves up. Main thing is, like, do not beat yourselves up about this. I have friends that lose like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like, and then all it is just bouncing back. So you have to realize, like, you have to be able to stomach losses. You have to be able to stomach like smaller losses so that you can be able to mentally stomach bigger losses. All right. Made 1K into 6K so far from long calls. Really get to see your streams. Following your TikToks though. Nice. So what I'm gonna do, so look, what I'm gonna do now is when I trade like this, I'm gonna just automatically say it's a lotto. Would that help? I think that would probably be the best thing to do. I'm just gonna say it's a lotto, and then that would probably solve a lot. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm gonna respond to everybody on the Discord, guys. Don't worry. Just say loose lotto. Yes, lotto. Okay. Okay. The reason why I'm not even upset is like telling you guys this rarely ever doesn't work. So the first time that I shared it on stream, it didn't work out, so that sucks. But I'm gonna say it's a loose lotto. So at that point, regardless on any day trade or anything like that, if you're above 10-15% of your portfolio, you need to have a stop loss. If you don't have a stop loss, then it's just you're gambling. You're hoping that 10-15% of your entire portfolio allocation is going to go up or down. Imagine you had a 100K account and you're putting $10,000-$15,000, and with no stop loss, you're just willy-nilly hoping that it goes up or down, you know? So it's like, it's all good. You have to learn from these mistakes. Everybody's gone through them. Every trader that I know that has over $1 million, $10 million, everything like that, like, they've all gone through these mistakes. But the game is just to continue pushing forward and not quitting. So as long as you don't quit, you learn from your mistakes, you have to just shrug it off. Don't beat yourself up. And yeah. So please, loose lotto. Yeah. And if you could recommend portfolio size in terms of percentage, that would be helpful. They will still go in all in on every trade. I'm gonna go drive into a lake, be right back. Please, please, guys. We're good. Just don't be stressed. We got into some puts for next week. Brother, I was thinking about taking my daughter to McDonald's today. What do you think? McDonald's is a terrific place. Oh, my brother Joey. Oh man. Happy meals for everybody. That's it. Like, if you have like a date, you want to take someone out, that's it. Just take them to McDonald's. It's a high-end, high-class restaurant. My girlfriend and I both took an L today. Seems like we're gonna have McDonald's. Healthy. Yeah, man. We keep trading like this. If everyone keeps full pouring like this, everyone's gonna be working at McDonald's. So it's cool. Like, I'm just kidding. Everything's gonna be fine, guys. Let's sink the Titanic. It's a low volume day, so it's very easy to manipulate a low volume day. The one day ramen for everyone. Yeah, ramen too. Yeah. McDonald's is a little expensive, to be honest. Yeah, ramen is probably a better alternative. Yeah, just never full port 0 DTEs. Not gonna lie, I was thinking my loss a lot worse till I got in this chat. Hold to 0. No, don't hold to 0. Just, yo. Regardless, I'm telling you guys, even with 1K, $2,000, like, that's really all you need. As long as your risk management is good and you're just trading light. This is very rare where I take a trade and it's loose. I didn't do a good enough job communicating to you guys, but I'm gonna make sure that you guys understand that it's a loose lotto play next time. But just please, like, it's you guys are good. You guys are good. I want my 5 back. It's okay. It's gonna sound very cliche, but I'm telling you guys, if you can't shrug off and handle these losses now, right, you're not gonna be able to mentally handle large losses. Everyone wants to make above hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? That's the goal. That's why we're doing all this. But it's like, you have to be able to maintain your discipline, keep your shit together. You have to keep your shit together. Pardon my language. But you have to be able to keep your shit together during times like this. And you can't beat yourself up. It's gonna sting a little, but you can't get super stressed out. Can't get super stressed out. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be streaming a lot more often, to be honest. Longer, maybe. But I know for, yeah, just wait. So does everyone still have money left over? Or are you guys like full ported and you're basically like setting yourself up? Like you guys still have money left over to freaking to trade, right? All right, cool, cool, cool. No, I'm not trying to throw gut punches. Like I like, I'm not trying to be. No, no, like, okay, yes, 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 yes. 500 left. Okay, let's just. We're in QQQ puts for next week. You borrow a grip. Depends on what state you live in, brother. Nice, nice. All right. So so the thing is that I would average in at like 408. I would average in around 408, and then the average would come down to around like the high 20s, mid mid 20s. But that's not. I have to leave soon, and at that point, then it's just a lot of people already put too much money into the original play, and it's like it's not worth it. I don't want you guys to be full porting into this. So hopefully we don't get there, but that's the sucky part. I'm pretty I'm not like heavy into this. So yeah, the main thing is instead of just saying that it's loose, I'm gonna say that it's a loose lotto. So hopefully then people will just be comfortable, because you like with these trades you just have to be comfortable losing whatever money there is, or like comfortable risking whatever it is. You can't throw your entire portfolio. I'm in Japan right now. It's 2 a.m. I got work at 6. I'm full sending. What are you doing? Oh man. I mean that's good. There's a lot of ramen there. You're good. 0 DTE. You can never be more than 10 or 15% of your portfolio without a stop loss. Yeah, man. If gambling wasn't like against my religion, basically gambling is haram. And if gambling wasn't haram, man, I would also probably be like a professional poker player and sports betting and all that stuff. But we have to make do with the stock market. Playing stocks isn't, no, it's not a gamble. So I use 10% of my cash for the short. It was mostly this week's profit, but wanted a short since we cracked 405, and on April 5th, and I'm hedged with 410 calls. All right, so then you're in a way you're in a way better position than being short 10% with zero DTEs. So that's good. Ooh, So I actually have to leave. At 408, it would make sense. 408, 408.50 on the SPY, it would make sense to get into longer puts for 2 weeks out. I am not going to be able to be at my laptop or anything either, because I have to go. It's Ramadan, I gotta go pray. So yeah, but for these, as long as it remains below 408, honestly, like, if you're already in too heavily, I don't even know. If you're in too heavily and you're down very heavily and you're gonna have money left over or whatever, you might as well just you have to be okay with losing the money that you put in. All right, but on 0 DTEs, contracts that expired today, you can't have a huge percentage allocation of your portfolio. So next week, moving forward, everything else, just please, just as long as you have money left over, it's gonna be okay. Just don't ever over leverage yourself on a 0 DTE play, please. All right, so but yeah, use this as the learning lesson. Regardless if you're down however much you're down, regardless of however much portfolio percentage you're down as well, don't stress. Like, this trade was meant to be light, but yeah, I'll do my best to let you guys know that it's supposed to be a loose lotto. I'll say that next time. But yeah, 408, 408.50, you guys should definitely, it would make sense to get into some longer term puts, in my opinion, with a 10% stop loss. Started the trade off wrong. Otherwise, around 408, 408.50, I would have averaged in to these. But if you guys are already in too heavy, averaging in up there is just gonna blow your account up. There's no point. So yeah, I mean, you have to sometimes just take the loss. All of these losses are able to be made up. I know people that have lost millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. I know crypto trader friends that have lost like millions of dollars in a day. Multiple millions for like days in a row. So it's all mental. So you have to, you're no different than all those other people. Everyone is basically the same. Everyone, it's just a matter of how you handle yourself. You can do it. Like, just control your emotions. You have to just learn from this mistake. 0 DTEs, you should never go in that heavy. So this is a good learning lesson. It is what it is. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. Is that all right with everybody? Yeah, also, yeah, please don't stress. Have a good weekend. This is nothing that anyone can't overcome. This is just trading, right? If you're going short, have a stop loss at with the 408s, at the 408 50 ones. But yeah, I mean, regardless, just never over leverage yourself onto any position, please. On 0 DTEs. And if you put 10% of your portfolio into something that expires 2 weeks out, you need to have a stop loss on it. So yeah, please. All right, use this as a, all right, like, don't beat yourselves up. Everything is, it's gonna be okay. Don't stress yourself out way too much with this. Okay, losses are a part of the game. Losses are literally a part of the game. Like, I've like consoled friends that have lost obscene amounts of money, right? And it's all the same thing. Like, it's really all the same thing at that higher level as well. It's just a lack of risk management, thinking that you're invincible, or just taking like silly trades and everything like that. So just, you're good. All right, guys, don't stress out too much. It's gonna be all right. And just be patient. Do some extra work or anything like that you can over the weekend. Make up for the losses. Just save up your money. Just, you're good. All right. The one time this doesn't work, I share it on stream. Yeah, all right. Regardless, love you guys. Bless up. Take care. Stop loss hunter ran me again, right? So for your stop loss, right, try to enter as close to your stop loss as possible, and then have a stop loss below the original price that you would have your stop loss. So that's what usually helps. So for example, like if I have like a stop loss that I tell you guys, like, all right, 0.75 is a stop loss. The original stop loss would have been at around 0.80, but then that's when I tried to enter. So I tried to enter at my original stop loss place, and then I, regardless, just don't have your stop losses too tight. But if you do, then if you don't have, if you're going very heavy on a position, you need to have a strict stop loss. All right. But when you're first entering the position, you need to enter it and be patient with it. Because say, for example, right now, say, for example, it's 407.22, you want to enter short, right? But the stop loss would be at this candle, at the highs of this candle here, right? You want to try to enter as close to the highs of this candle as you possibly can, because then you have a stop loss above this, which is even more comfortable for you. You get it? So that's generally what I mean by this. I hope that made sense. So, yeah, I hope I helped. Have a good day. Don't ever put that much money into 0 DTE. The only times that would happen is when you have a stop loss. So I hope that makes sense, man. And losses are part of the game. Do not beat yourself up. Have a good weekend. Have a very, very good weekend. Things are going to be very, very good for the next few weeks. Like, there's going to be a lot of new things coming out, and it's going to be very, very good. So don't beat yourself up. Just relax. Have a good weekend. Losses are a part of the game, but you're in it for the long term. You're not in this trading game for a few days, for a few weeks. It's not. Just, you're in it for the long term. Losses are part of the game. It is what it is. Just, yeah, keep that in mind. Do not beat yourself up. Everything is literally going to be fine. And enjoy your weekend. Don't do that to yourself. You're good. Learn from your mistakes.